page and kind of built a whole new community. And that was my reason for waking up. Like literally, I would wake up just to teach a class, and then I would eat and sleep, maybe go for a walk. Ooh, let me read these comments. They look good. It's also social media with all of that bad stuff clouding my feed. Yes. Sometimes it takes effort to find the good. Yeah, completely. Awesome. Good. I'm sorry, now I just lost where I was, but I would teach, eat, sleep, maybe take a walk, teach again. And that was my, like, I just felt like, oh, but that was my only thing anchoring me in was fitness, because that's always been, movement has always been the way to anchor me in. So I kind of made it my job on purpose. So yeah, we all lost a ton in 2020, but what's funny, not funny, it's kind of sad, what nobody ever talks about is what we gained in 2020 or what we gained in 2021. Like I see so many freaking blessings in all of that. But everyone wants to talk about, it's so easy to talk about what you lose. What did you guys gain in 2020 or 2021 because of what happened? I know I gained a new business. I gained a new apartment. Self-love, gratitude, recovered from an injury, more independence, a new job, new friends, met some of the best friends of my life, grad school acceptance, CHAARG friends, learned so much about myself, better relationship with food, the ability to graduate early. I learned about myself and became more confident, CHAARG, better self-care routines, confidence, more family time. I hate when people constantly talk about what we lost. I gained a whole lot of character. Yes, Paige. I tried so much new stuff. Law school acceptance. Yes, Julia, a puppy. Yes, Charlotte. Let's see that puppy. More family time. Got in touch with my now boyfriend. Kitten. Oh my gosh, I love kittens. Awesome. Awesome. And it's funny because like when you really look at it, I don't know, my first apartment, Felicia says, yes, kitten gang. Yes, my cats are outside. Kitten gang strong. They're safe though. But yeah, it's funny. It's like what I lost in comparison when I talk to people and ask them like, what did you lose versus what you gained? It seems like what we gained was a whole lot more than what we lost. I mean, I know if you lost like a person, that's totally different. But you know, if you lose, you know, school or your job, things like that. But look at all of the amazing things that we gained. I mean, I wrote down a whole list of things that I gained. So it's that shift of perspective. That's awesome. There's so many negative things we can look at because, and someone said this on here, especially because of social media and just because of like everyday life. I mean, there's always going to be something. I've learned that there's always going to be something in life. I used to say like, when are things gonna like calm down? Like when can things just be good? And the answer is things are going to be good when you start looking at the good. Like there's always going to be something outside of yourself that tries to weigh you down or take you down. There's always going to be something, but it's the way, it's a shift of perspective of how we look at it that creates the real blessings in our lives, right? We're not put on this earth to work and die. We're not put on this earth to go to school and die. We are not put on this earth to be overwhelmed and feel weighed down. You know, we are put on this earth to be free and happy and to feel good, right? And it's a practice. It is a real practice to see the good. What is something weighing you down right now that you can let go of? Like it really has nothing to do with you. What is something weighing you right now that you're like, you know what? That has nothing to do with me. That's somebody else's stuff. Unsupportive friends. Yes. Yeah. What's something weighing you down right now? Other people's constant negativity, toxic people. Yes. Toxic friends. Yes. Yeah. And those toxic friends they will seriously, yeah, gossip. They'll text you any hour with their stuff. And you've got to learn to set that boundary. People's opinions of you. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I've had a super hard time making friends, and seeing everyone else hanging out makes me feel icky sometimes. Sorry, Paige. I feel you. I feel you. Rumors, people constantly putting others down. Yes. Yeah, it's other people's stuff. So we have to learn to like separate ourselves. People are literally, we're allowing people to steal our joy by coming into our life and weighing us down with stuff that has nothing to do with us. So we have to practice letting go. We have to practice doing a consistent form of meditation. We have to practice finding the light in the dark. So finding the positives in the negative. We have to practice being resilient and having grit, right? Because there's always going to be something. Resilience is a practice. Resilience is the ability to recover quickly. And it sounds so much easier than it is, but who in here is really good at quitting? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm really good at quitting. I said I was gonna learn how to cook in quarantine, didn't. Like, just didn't. Oh yeah, that's me. Yeah. And there's so much more serious stuff, but that's the first thing I could think of. That was the first thing I quit, was learning how to cook. I was like, I'm eating out, that's it. Yeah. But think about, and you don't have to write this in the chat, but how far along in your journey would you be if you never gave up and you just said, you know what? That was like, I tripped. You guys saw that TikTok where it's like, you guys see that TikTok where it's like, oh no, I hope I didn't fall or something like that. And then this dance, I don't know if I'm the only one who saw that TikTok yet, Samantha. Okay, good. Paige. Nicolette, okay, good. That's a funny one. Yeah, you just gotta like, and then get back up, start dancing. It's so easy to want to quit, right? But what I found is that when I feel tired, when I feel like, I just want to give up, like I cannot do this anymore. Like I failed, I'm done. When I want to give up, I have now learned a new technique of like not trying to turn everything around at once, but I say, okay, I'm going to be 1% better today than I was yesterday. Just 1%, just 1%. That's it. And then the next day, okay, today I'm going to be 1% better than I was the day before. And then it keeps going. You know, we put so much pressure on ourselves to like, let's turn this thing around. Let's bounce back, right back up. But that at the end of the day, it's not realistic, right? We've got to take it in pieces, and we've just got to be 1% better. And then the next day, 1% better. How can you in your life, and you can either write this down, it may be too personal, or put it in, how can you, like an actual thing, how can you be 1% better tomorrow than you were today? Like, what's something that you can do, like a little tweak, like, okay, I'm going to be 1% better tomorrow. I'm going to do this. Like, this is the action plan. Just 1%. How can you not be afraid to ask for help? Yes. Less break time from homework, stick to my schedule, reframe 3 negative thoughts. Love that, Sydney Grace. Drinking my water. Yeah. Put my clothes in the hamper instead of on the floor. Girl, I know it's hard. Always say tomorrow will be kinder to keep from staying down. Yes. Take a second to breathe, finish my to-do list, stop procrastinating, focus on myself, staying off your phone, not let negative people affect my vibe, do at least a fun activity every day, reach out to someone new. Yes, that is what I'm talking about. Start my homework and not procrastinate. Yes, awesome. That is the key, being just 1% better. Like, this is what I'm going to do today. Awesome. I'm going to read you this quote. I did not say this. The difference between average people and achieving people is their perception of and response to failure. Their perception of, so like all of us, you know, right? We have this culture of like, oh, I failed, you failed, right? but turning that around, the perception of and your response to failure. So when you fail, okay, what can I let go of that doesn't serve me in this situation? What can I learn from this situation? How can I grow? How can I turn this thing around? And maybe not all at once, right? Maybe just 1%. How can I 1% at a time turn this thing around? How can I ground myself in this situation so I don't lose it, right? So I'm going to look at failure differently, but I will not quit. Everybody write in the chat, I will not quit. I will not quit. I will be 1% better. Yes, awesome. Yes, just 1% better. Awesome. So thank you guys so much. That was it. I hope I wasn't tripping over my words too much. And I hope you got something out of this. So yeah, failing forward. So thank you guys so much for having me, and I will turn it back around to whoever goes next. And I know I kind of added journal prompts in there. Sorry.
No, that was amazing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That got me really emo. I love that. So thank you so much.
Yes, you're welcome.
And so you don't have to stay for the journal prompts unless you want to, but so for everyone, that kind of was a great segue into some journal prompts that we wrote out. And so I was gonna share my screen and play some music, and I thought we could take maybe 20 minutes to kind of journal, 15 to 20, and then do a little discussion at the end. But yeah,
you're
thank
welcome.
you so much,
I'm gonna head out. Thank you so much, you guys. I hope to see you guys soon, and have a great night.
Thank you.
Thank you. Feel better. I really hope
Thank
you get better
you.
soon. And Savannah, could I have screen sharing? Thanks, guys, for being patient. But oh my gosh, that was a great talk. I feel all great. Okay. I don't know what is on my phone right now, or on my computer, so give me a second. All right, so let me get the retreat playlist out. Sorry if you can see my music. Okay. I don't know how loud this will be. Shout out Cassidy for making a great retreat playlist. And here we go. So here's a few journal prompts. You guys can kind of pick and choose, but I think at 7:45-ish, we'll come back and do a little discussion. Cornered by your self-obsession, the hardest way to learn your lesson. Just 'cause someone says it's over, with their head up on your shoulder, and suddenly you're sober. All the things I wanna show you, don't have the time to go through. It's like I've never known you, and suddenly we're sober. You got a chance to say it all. Get your kicks from someone else. Don't look at me. Take your time and tell me what you're thinking. Just 'cause someone says it's over, with their head up on your shoulder, and suddenly you're sober. All the things I wanna show you, don't have the time to go through. It's
we're sober. Just 'cause someone says it's over, with their head up on your shoulder. You're sober. The things I wanna show you, not the time to go through. It's like I never known you, and suddenly we're sober. You touch me and it's almost like we knew that there will be history between us two. We knew someday that we would have regrets, but we just ignored them the night we met. We just danced backwards into each other, trying to keep our feelings secretly covered. You touch me and it's almost like we knew that there will be history, but there's no way that it's not going there. With the way that we're looking at each other, there's no way that it's not going there. Every second with you I want another, but maybe we could hold on for 1 sec, so we could keep this tension in check. But there's no way that it's not going there. With the way that we're looking at each other, I wish I could make the time stop, so we could forget everything and everyone. I wish that the time would line up, so we could just give in to what we want. Cause when I got somebody, you don't. And when you got somebody, I don't. I wish that the time would line up, so we could just give in. But there's no way that it's not going there. With the way that we're looking at each other, there's no way that it's not going there. Every second with you I want another, but maybe we could hold off for 1 sec, so we could keep this tension in check. But there's no way that it's not going there. With the way that we're looking at each other, we just dance backwards into each other, trying to keep our feelings secretly covered. We just dance backwards into each other, trying to keep our feelings secretly covered. You touch me and it's almost like we knew that there would be history, but there's no way that it's not going there. With the way that we're looking at each other, there's no way that it's not going there. Every second with you I want another, but maybe we could hold on for 1 sec, so we could keep this tension in check. But there's no way that it's not going there. With the way that we're looking at each other, just keep on dancing right into each other. We just keep on dancing right into each other. Wake up and smell the coffee. Is your cup half full or empty? When we talk, you say it softly, but I love it when you're awfully quiet. Quiet. You see, a piece of paper could be a little greater. Show me what you could make her. You'll never know until you try it. You don't have to keep it quiet. And I know it makes you nervous, but I promise you it's worth it to show 'em everything you kept inside. Don't hide. Don't hide. Too shy to say, but I hope you stay. Don't hide away. Come out and pray. Look up out of your window, see snow, won't let it in though. Leave home and fill the window, 'cause it's colder here inside. shy to say, but I hope you stay. Don't hide away. Come out and play. It's gonna take a bit of work. Oh, work. Now that you're here. Whoa, work. 'Cause people come and go. But I think you should know that I think this will work. It's gonna take a little time, but with you by my side, I won't let go till I've got what's mine. 'Cause people come and go, but you should know that I'll take it slow. It's gonna take a bit of work. Oh, now that you're here. Whoa, work. It's gonna take a bit of work.
Okay, everyone, that was our little journal session. So I thought it would be fun